Go for Mexico. Go for Mexico. Go for Mexico. Go for Mexico. Go for Mexico.
They think this is an effective protest.
United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand.
Stink balls!
What are they saying?
Stink balls work great.
What are they saying? Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
And Jay, fired federal workers are
just pissed me
protesting
off.
across the country today. I know one of those protests is getting started right where you are right now. What's happening there, and what's the goal of these protests?
Yeah, so Diane, you can hear the protest happening around me. This is right in front of the Capitol reflecting pool, right in the shadow of the United States Capitol. There's a couple hundred people here. They were chanting moments ago saying no one voted for Elon Musk. There are signs about the cuts that we've seen to USAID. There are signs about fired federal employees. The goal of this protest, people here tell me, is to demonstrate against this massive overhaul of the federal government that Donald Trump and Elon Musk have engineered here, and particularly the mass firings of federal employees that, as Mary Alice was saying, we know impact huge swaths of the federal government and key services, all the way from the Department of Education to the Forest Service, I'm learning today, to this complicated firing and then unfiring of federal nuclear workers that we've been reporting out over the course of the weekend. All of it is the goal of this protest to point out what they say is a slapdash way that both are handling the federal government, and frankly what some demonstrators here have said what they believe are illegal firings by the executive branch.
So they don't have such thing as layoffs?
Yeah. If Obama would have done this, there would be no protesting.
They probably would have.
Yeah, they're gonna protest. They were protesting over Hollywood strikes. The people will protest over anything.
The Hollywood thing was different, though.
No, that was maybe a rightful one.
Yeah.
We had to cut things. We had to do these things, you know. I'm sorry. That is unfortunate for sure.
It is.
Didn't they pay him out? They gave him a buyout. They didn't just fire him.
Yeah, you could choose if you wanted to.
So they get like a salary.
No, they didn't get to choose. They closed the department, and everybody in the department got paid out. Like, it's a buyout. Like, you got to leave.
Yeah, but it's also unfortunate that our tax dollars go into bullshit too. So,
exactly.
You know, so
their
both are
tax dollars
unfortunate
too.
Both are unfortunate.
I think they cut the bullshit that the tax dollars was going to, and their job was to continue to make sure the tax dollars was going to bullshit.
Right.
So in turn, to cut the BS, they had to get cut too.
Yeah.
That's fair. At least they ain't going to jail.
I don't think they should go to jail. They was just doing what they was hired to do.
He's talking about for the protest.
Congress people, that's going to be the people that might be going to
Well,
jail.
but you know, some of them had to enforce some of them departments just to push it, don't they? Like when some of the money had to go through them departments for them to allow people to claim it, right? For all the certain departments, somebody had to send the money out. Somebody had to approve it and put it as a claim. Like USA
got paid out.
The USAID stuff with, let me think, like the comic books. Like somebody had to approve it. It wasn't just one person that just said, "Hey, that's good to do."
See, that's
it
what
had
I
to go
don't
through
know.
a group through a system of people before it went out there, right?
Probably, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
So you're saying those are the people that are protesting because they're not.
No, I'm saying they should have been fired. You know what's crazy? Elon used to own PayPal, so he used to have a bunch of people Social Security information and all that.
No one gave a damn then. You got a Tesla? He's got yours. And he know where you at.
And where you live.
Oh, this. No. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, so these are the people who Social Security is paying. So they're saying, go down, they're claiming that there are 120,000 people who are aged 160 to 169 and people aged 220 to 229.
It's a
people the age of 300. People are finessing.
Yeah,
that
somebody
says age range. You see that?
Yeah.
So hold on. Somebody that's 219, it's 800 people in the United States that's 219 walking.
I think you're not looking at the bigger group that's above it, 220 to 229. It's 1,000 of them.
That's insane.
Is it that many people living this old? We could live that old?
Or is that the amount of money?
No, that's the count. I feel like that's the count of people. It have to.
People in each age. But yeah.
That's a lot of people, bro. I didn't know.
He said maybe Twilight is real.
Hold on. So
wow, that's almost unbelievable.
Don't say they on top of that.
1 and 2 year olds get Social Security, or that's just like passed down?
That's what I'm confused. I don't know why are people under the age of so I thought that's for old people.
Yeah, I thought that was
why
for
is there 10 to 19-year-olds? Maybe I don't know. I can't explain it. I would like to know. Y'all tell us.
Social Security for retirement, right?
That's what I thought it was. If Elon didn't post this in Doge, I would say that it was fake.
10 million to what?
Mozambique voluntary medical male circumcision.
Oh,
What the hell is Mozambique?
It's a country in Africa.
Yeah, they ain't circumcising the boys. They got
UC.
They got the
9.7 million to UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with enterprise-driven skills.
What the hell they gonna do is enterprise skills in Cambodia? Ain't that like a second world country?
And people say, why are certain schools swaying people to the left? They just got 10 million.
Did the government think we was really that dumb? Like, I mean, they obviously did,
Strengthening
but damn.
independent voices in Cambodia. 32 million to the Prague Civil Society Center. 40 million to Gender Equality Empowerment Hub.
Wow.
14 million to improving public procurement in Serbia.
Wow.
What does that have to do with Americans?
486 million
To consortium election and political process strengthening, including 22 million to inclusive and participatory political process in Moldova, and 21 million to voter turnout in India. That's money laundering.
So that's election fraud, right?
I need to take a picture.
I'm
of this
29 million to political landscape in Bangladesh. 20 million to fiscal federalism in Nepal. Another 19 million to biodiversity conversation in Nepal. 1.5 million to voter confidence in Liberia. 14. What is social cohesion in Mali? Where is Mali? I don't even know where that is on the map.
Mali?
Where is that?
That's over there by
It's like an island, huh?
Yeah, it's by Asia.
And y'all out there
2.5.
protesting? Come on,
Hold
man.
on, go back real quick. So hold on.
This is the 1.something trillion.
So
we
hold on.
finding it.
47 million to improving learning outcomes in Asia.
When they say election and political process, is that considered election interference, or that went towards Kamala campaign?
Well, that says that's for India.
Country,
Oh,
that's what makes it worse.
That's about that's almost $520 million to India.
Elections and political
including
inclusive
in Moldova and 20 million.
Yeah.
Oh, so where does the 486 million go?
That's what I'm saying. Is that towards our own election?
I don't know.
That's why I was asking.
It just says
In
including
Moldova.
Yeah, Moldova,
Including.
and
maybe the same place.
India.
And India.
So is that $500 million to Moldova?
Yes.
And
Where
they
the hell is
found this
Moldova?
I don't know.
a couple days ago.
That's crazy.
Y'all, does this not include? Okay, so this is what y'all know. What's crazy about this? This does not include the 1.8 trillion
The Pentagon
that they
couldn't find?
lost. Because think about it. This is all records. They have records for all of this, so they knew about this. They don't know where the Pentagon money is.
We do,
and this is it that they're finding.
They left half of it in Afghanistan.
No, not half. They left a water droplet. There's 1.8 trillion missing.
Yeah, when you say trillion, yeah.
Like when we start talking about trillions missing, and y'all say we ain't got no problem.
For Americans looking for work, the government's January jobs report is giving the first glimpse of the U.S. labor market this year. Karen Kafa has more from D.C.
Slow but steady is how the U.S. labor market started 2025, maybe a little more sluggish than what some economists had expected. The Bureau of Labor Statistics said Friday that the U.S. economy created 143,000 jobs in January. Economists had forecast 170,000. The unemployment rate dipped to 4%. Among sectors leading job growth, healthcare, which added 44,000 jobs, and retail, which added 34,000. So what does this all mean if you're looking for a job right now? First, retail and healthcare are among the best places to look. Beyond that, some economists say companies are hiring like they would in a recession. So the flexibility and leverage job seekers had immediately out of the pandemic just aren't there. Anecdotally, some job seekers have said that the big jobs reports of 2024 didn't align with their personal job search challenges, and new data in Friday's report backs up that sentiment. The Labor Department revised its estimate of jobs created last year downward by 589,000, just shy of 2 million jobs created for 2024. The Federal Reserve intentionally sought to slow hiring with higher interest rates to tamp down inflation before cutting rates for the first time in 4 years in September. Now the Fed faces other factors in the labor force workforce like Trump administration immigration policy and the current uncertainty for millions of members of the federal workforce. With the Trump administration not sworn in until January 20th, most of the month belonged to the Biden administration. And in a statement on Friday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the report, quote, underscores the necessity of President Trump's pro-growth policies. The February report, which will look at the first full month of the Trump administration, releases on March 7th.
So,
no, bro. Remember they lied about 800,000.
Hold on, bro, but that could be the same stat, though.
No, they just now figured this out. They just said.
So they was trying to blame Trump for this on the last video we watched. They're like, this is Trump's fault. The economy didn't grow.
Bro, Hakeem and Roland Martin wasn't thinking about that shit at all. What they wasn't thinking about is that Trump and them cut a lot of jobs. So, of course, the job is going to be down right now. They cut a whole bunch.
Well, he brought a lot of jobs and investments into the United States, actually. We got more factories that's getting built in
but the argument is jobs, though.
Well,
but they're bringing jobs in
because he only
April.
had 15 days.
What jobs you know they brought,
days,
brother?
10 days.
Well,
days.
they
How
got
many days?
They got Toyota to move their manufacturing building to Michigan. They got multiple.
Did that happen already?
Yes, they signed it. They gave them $1 trillion.
So you think people signing up, they got some employees already?
Well, they got to build it first. They're gonna have to build
Okay,
it
then.
first.
So we can't say that. So
Well, it
we
takes
can't just
time.
say
It takes time. To build it is a job.
Okay, all right.
It's a job. It's a job.
when it's built, there's more jobs.
Okay,
That's a great point there, bud. That's a great point.
Yeah, that means.
Well, hey, man.
I mean, hey, guys.
Why is everybody so sad?
We trying to make America great, and
We're
I
happy.
feel like this is part of the plan.
Our job got cut.
I mean, we're sad for her, but we're trying to, like he said, we're trying to make
She said
America great.
some workers are lazy, some workers are good. Like, that's a problem in the feds to me. Like, you got to have straight good workers in the feds, period.
Well, that's not gonna happen. I mean, she kept it real about that. Every job you're gonna have lazy.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
hardworking
But, but that's like saying, I don't know.
It's
Is
the
that not
truth.
on the same level as the FBI? We want FBI. It's not?
No, FBI do investigations. They solve murders and crime.
Okay, but at the same time, if you deal with
Even there,
taxpayer
though.
dollars, is it just as important, though?
It's important, but I mean,
The FBI
just to
solve
keeping it real,
crime,
like
federal crime.
Well,
human
obviously,
nature is to take the
FBI is super.
path of least resistance.
Yeah, I'm saying, though,
So,
it's
I
not,
mean-
like, dealing with taxpayer dollars is like,
It's important. Everyone knows it's important. They
Huge.
wasted a lot
It's
of
a
it.
lot
That's
of
why we
stuff
got
that deal
DOGE here
with-
to get it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
so to
things
have
do.
lazy workers in there is a problem.
But to assume that you're not gonna have lazy workers in there is delusional.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have. Lazy
It's on the
police
it's on
officers.
the administration. Well, no, I was gonna say that. Well, it is an administration that could.
Joe Biden was lazy. The president was lazy.
Yeah, he got fired.
No, he did.
did.
He served his term.
Yeah.
Okay, but then he ain't get another one. He could have got another.
No,
one.
he couldn't.
The
He
American people fired.
He wasn't getting another one.
He was too old.
Hey,
They fired him. That's
he got fired.
No, the Obamas fired him.
well, he still got
Well,
fired. They
the
took
American
it.
people got him out of there. Like, you supposed to serve another term.
Well, American people
the
did.
American
It wasn't
because,
American people.
They swapped him out for Kamala, so it really wasn't.
It was the
like,
Democratic Party.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Obama's.
Yeah.
I guess, but hey, man, I feel like you don't do your job. This what happens, man. I mean, because we read the list. We read the list.
I don't even think
We
it was
read
on
the
the
list.
workers. It was just
Yeah.
the organization that you happen to be in is a waste of money for the government.
Yes.
It's nothing personal. It's just what y'all do is actually not important for the government.
Not even
We're
the
sorry
government. It's
about
not
that.
important for the American people that pay your salary.
Yeah. So
And
I
it's like
mean,
it'd be better used to spend tax dollars elsewhere than pay you your salary and give you a job.
yes,
To
which
continue to
sucks
waste
for
tax
you
dollars.
and your people, but the Americans,
Well, we should have known someone was a problem once we seen the video of a blind man over an oversight committee of money. So after that, I don't even.
Today, DOGE and 10 agencies made 586 wasteful contracts bid adieu. With a ceiling value of $2.1 billion and $445 million in savings secured, the perfect Valentine's gift for all taxpayers will earn and deserve. Today's batch includes a $8.2 million USDA contract for environmental compliance services for the implementation of pilot projects developed under the Partnership for Climate Smart Commodities. So they cut some of that.
They got rid of the windmills and all that shit, pretty much.
no, that's not saying that.
That's not what they're saying.
They said environment commodities.
That doesn't mean they got rid of windmills, though.
They finna stop.
Windmills are
That's environment smart commodities. That's the green energy deals.
No,
Been
it's a farm
seven
service
windmills.
agency.
But it says that they
probably
cut
just-
they
we don't know
cut
what it
it says they
exactly
cut a $8.2 million USDA contract for environmental compliance services for the implementation of pilot projects developed under the Partnership for Climate
so
Smart
it's for
Commodities.
pilots trying to make planes more efficient because they put out, the fumes in the air.
Yeah, assuming what that means. I don't know. But I just think they just cut a $8.2 million contract that was wasting money.
Yep. Saving money at the end of the day.
And he said the ceiling of what could be saved is $2.1 billion, but in the day of Valentine's Day, they saved $486 million. I think that's what it said. 400 something.
I don't see
million.
why someone would be mad about saving money.
Well, people losing their jobs.
Everyone likes money.
Okay,
if you lost your job or someone you know lost their job, I can see why you'd be.
Someone lost their job. You lost your livelihood. That sucks.
But if you were paid also, I don't know. It's just like people lose their jobs. It happens. It's sad. But I mean, it wasn't like nothing you did. You didn't get fired. It's not gonna hurt your resume. It's just your department got cut.
Yeah,
that's like the track team, and the track team gets cut.
Yeah,
because you was running slow.
Yeah, you just got laid off, man. They had budget cuts.
That be happening, and it's sad. It is.
They saved another $60 million. Yeah, they going crazy in there, guys.
60 million went to what? Let me see.
Just contracts. I'm on DEI, environmental justice contracts. I probably.
Man, they're finessing with the environment stuff.
Yeah, Joe Biden didn't even know he did that.
He probably did, bro.
Nah, I don't think he knew. I think they took advantage of him.
I think he was just in there.
I think they took advantage of him as an old, incompetent old man. They just did all this stuff under his name.
He probably wasn't even signing it.
Yeah,
remember
you think he wasn't signing it?
They probably just told him it was something else.
Remember the old man of the meme of the old man at the ATM with the stripper?
Yeah.
Think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to protest, guys. I mean, it's going to die down. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Do y'all think Trump going to be in the knee?
No. No.
I just thought about Joe Biden really was like tricking at the all-time highs. He was
without knowing. But this is pretty crazy, guys.
You said without knowing.
There's a lot of protesters out there, but let us know what y'all think, guys.